Good afternoon, USA forecaster JD Rapp with you again in the Breaking Weather Center. Just going to give you a little update on a couple things. We have one report of some strong gusty winds in Oklahoma. We have 55 miles of something just popped on here with me. It's Austin. I have to figure out how to do this again. Austin, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Let me turn up the volume. Let me do. I'm going to little cut in right quick. Okay, so you just have to bear with me quick. Okay.
Yeah.
A second. I'm going to pass along this one advisory. All right, we getting reports of some 50 miles of gust down here in Oklahoma.
Can you hear me?
That? Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you.
I can.
Can you hear
Sorry,
me?
I was listening to a Rescue 911, one based out of Pekin, Illinois.
Can you pull up your computer and see if you got your computer in hand, you could probably pass along some reports with me.
Yeah, I'm on going to NOAA right now.
50 miles of gust with this one storm in Oklahoma. That'd be Wood down here reported about 55 miles of gust. So that's getting strong. Severe thunderstorm warning for north central Oklahoma, south central Upper County, and central Oklahoma, north central Major County, north central Oklahoma, eastern Woodland County, and north central Oklahoma until about 4:30. 3:45, severe thunderstorm was located along a line extending from 9 miles west of Hacksburg, Mooney State Park, and moving 4 miles north of Mucolo, Mooney's around 55, so hazardous. That's 60 miles of wind gusts and quarter size hail. So these storms are just, it looks like there's a little shared marker right there. Again, you see any wind shear or any rotation, Austin?
Okay, JD. At the Gage Airport at Gage, Ellis, Oklahoma, we got a report of 64-mile-an-hour winds. And
all right, so if you got a computer, you could always pull it up and show me.
I do.
We just have one report down here of about hail up to 1.25, so that's getting some pretty large hail
right here
on this highway. We're 36, so that's.
Can you see my screen?
That's pretty strong. Hold on a second, let me pull up. I can see it now. Let me add up stream here. Yeah, I can see some of that.
We got 64 miles an hour, and it was Woodward Mezzanotte. We've got 58 miles an hour. That time was 21:25. The other one was 20:53. It was southwest of Ellis, Oklahoma, at the Gage Airport. This one was 2 miles.
Okay, so let me. Yeah, so that one down here in Wichita County in western Oklahoma, South Central Cluster County, central western Oklahoma, and Birmingham County in central Oklahoma to about 4:15 Central Time. At 3:39, severe thunderstorm was located near Elk City, Mooney's around 35. So hazardous. 60 miles of wind gust with these storms. So this is just coming more of a damaging wind threat. Let me check the hail potential.
We've got reports of hail south of 2 miles east of Bryan's Corner of Beaver, Oklahoma.
Okay, thanks for the report. And I'm starting to get
size hail with hail damage to vehicle.
And what is that at?
That was at Roberts, Texas, 4 miles northwest of Miami.
Okay. And where would that be at? In Texas
The
somewhere?
sheriff's office.
Okay, thank you.
And then we got 1 mile west of
Yep.
Canadian at Hemphill, Texas. Coming hail reported up to an inch or two deep.
Yeah, that was one report we got earlier, but yeah, I'm certain
Yeah.
you
And
get
then,
some pretty decent ups around here, and this is what the ones are going to cause the potentially for Navy could get super sailor later, and this is where we have to keep continue to watching.
yeah. Well, here's one issue we have.
Okay.
Port 5 miles southwest of Buffalo at Harper, Oklahoma, but there's no comment.
Well, that's not good.
And then we had one that was 4 miles south of Fritch of Potter, Texas. That hail fell on a Texas Highway 136. Hold on.
Yeah, I see that right here. So that's still, I mean, if the hail is really getting large, people don't need to be driving on these roads. So that's why we're trying to tell you not to drive on these roads. Continue to move on. So we still got severe thunderstorm warnings going into effect until about 4 p.m. for some areas. We're definitely not going to stay long with you is because we don't have any tornado warnings. That doesn't mean we will, because the shield's still there. What you say?
I'm looking at Google Maps right now where that was. Harper's a county in Oklahoma. They said that was southwest of Buffalo. I'm looking at Buffalo right now. I'm trying to pinpoint it.
Okay. Let's
That's
see here.
confusing because it should have. If it was reported and there's no comment, let me click on this and see what that does.
Back up here for a second.
That was out of Norman, Oklahoma City. Oklahoma is the location of that service center.
Second.
No, the Reno letter. I'm just looking at the map. That was according to the post.
Pull my radar back up. So far, we don't have many warnings. This is mainly for quarter size hail, but those are the warnings that was coming on for us because we're starting to get some reports coming in. But
Yep.
as the evening goes on, I think these storms are going to continue to push into the Oklahoma area and for these more warnings. Check it here. Pull up different things. It looks like there's some more larger hail with this storm, Austin. Take a look at that pink spot
I
there.
see it right there.
Looks like it's an increase in more large hail. I don't know what this storm could produce. Up it's saying maybe up to quarter size hail of that storm, but not getting any reports with that. I just got one report right over here. Is why I came on earlier. Is because they're at 55 miles a gust. So this is just coming to a wind fret. So you just continue to join us today. We've been tracking a lot of thunderstorms moving in this afternoon. These little storms are producing more the wind fret and the hail fret, but our tornado risk is still there. So what we're going to do is, since we don't have many warnings and tornado warnings, I am probably going to sign off for Austin. But if I see any new stuff, I will pop on. Okay. We're in the stream, so I'm forecaster JD Rat with Austin. We'll continue to keep you updated as the afternoon goes on.